Just drop it off at the nursing station, not the room. And it's
222A. I gotta stick on the back now. $80. You're gonna need it for fast food.
Yeah, it's the first one,
Okay.
so I was supposed to leave it up here.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Oh. Yes, it is extremely. And thank you. Right now, I'm just waiting. Oh, that's cool. It makes it look like my lights are blinking. I'm excited. I think because the resolution's turned down, but I wanted to be able to at least say hi to everybody and it not lag like crazy, but now I gotta make sure it's working on everything else too, which is a pain in the ass. Well, I guess I don't even have Facebook on this phone. Sorry. Hi again.
Hannah, they canceled my order. Yep, they said your Arby's order was canceled due to technical difficulties in processing the order with the restaurant.
Since yesterday.
We have issues with
But
a refund of-
hopefully I don't lose you when I go in the elevator.
Sorry for the. Sorry to order.
Oh, I'm just getting really antsy and sitting around and waiting, killing time. That's about. Well, I want to say apparently that doesn't want to lean down very much. I was kind of using my face to hold it, but now I gotta go back in. Thank you, buddy. Hold on one second, I gotta go in here. They just went in her room too. Shit. Hey. Fuck. I kind of hope that means it's time.
I know, I can't we brought that in. I get up and down. Yeah, you can get off the monitor for a little bit every now and then if you feel like you need to like venture out a little bit or you're like, I feel so good. I'm like, she's so quiet in there. Like,
Well, I was sleeping a little bit.
yeah. I'm like, I told her.
She's the last person to complain ever.
Is she? Now I gotcha. Now I know your trick.
I mean, they're getting a little intense.
Yeah.
So.
A little bit more. Are you? Do you
I noise and making faces, and I was like, I'm gonna go get them. She's like, no.
Is
One
it-
of them made me have to breathe a bit.
Yeah. So is it? Do you think it is a contraction or just the generalized pain from being like in this bed and a little bit?
No, I think it has to do with the bed.
Okay.
But I think it has a little bit to do with the contraction,
Okay.
but it's more
In your back.
in my back.
And Haley gave you some heat packs. Do you need some more, or did that help? Did it
No,
not?
I didn't really do anything.
Okay, so your best bet would probably be to get up as much as you can now that that cervical's kind of set to where it needs to go.
I'm getting a little sore down there, but
That is one of the drawbacks of that. It does kind of make you a little tender.
yeah.
So we just gotta keep an eye on that too. If you feel like it's unbearable, just let me know, like that aspect as well. Like if you feel burning or just irritation. Sometimes it causes you to feel like a pressure there.
I do feel more cramping in the front
Yeah. Okay.
since
Okay.
they put that in.
They told me that your cervix is really in the right position where it needs to be. So hopefully we just get the ball rolling with that. It's softening it up just enough to get stuff moving.
I hope so. I mean, it's been at 50% since I got here. So.
Yeah. That cervical does work really well to what it does is it really softens it up so that instead of us working on like a hard surface, it's softer and kind of just holds it open a lot easier. So hopefully that's the plan. So look, he's got this whole big setup.
Hmm.
I know. He's got gadget after gadget.
Listen, I can't even turn my TV on at home. Like, I have this thing on like TV that, you know, you could watch TV on like different things, and I'm like, I don't know, just put one thing on for me. Whatever it is, the regular TV, forget all of that. My kids played a prank on me. It's not really a prank, but they programmed wrong numbers in my phone. So when I like try to FaceTime them, I'll FaceTime random people. They change the number all the time. This poor guy on a tractor, I keep calling him. I don't know how to get the number out. They keep putting it back, and the guy now answers the phone. He's like, "Hey, Katie, you got the wrong number again." My kids think it's the funniest thing. I'm like, this poor guy is like, leave me alone. I'm calling a guy on a tractor. My husband's like, who are you calling? I'm like, I don't know. It's this kid on the tractor. Anyway, so I see all this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. I would delete stuff. I would not know. I have 20,000 pictures on my phone because I'm afraid that my computer is going to delete them. My husband's like,
Why don't you just put them on a cloud
I
account?
have it on the cloud. I pay $10 a month so that it's on the cloud, but it's still on my phone too. Like, what if I need to see that picture from 3 years ago?
Download the app and click on it and then pull it up.
Listen.
The picture you don't even know you have in there.
Right. See, I'm like, oh, I have a picture of it. I'll show
Scroll
you
for 2
tomorrow.
hours.
I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yesterday we went to Disney Springs, me and 2 of my girls, and I see these people walking around with these cameras, and I'm like, what are they doing? My kids are like, they're making videos. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
they have like these microphones. I'm like, it's like Disney Springs. They're like making all these videos. I'm
Actually, Disney's actually one of the only places you're not allowed to do
like,
that.
it's at Disney Springs.
Yeah,
They're-
anything that's owned by Disney, you're not allowed to.
They were doing it yesterday. We were in line to get cookies, and these people were there with these big microphones, and they're walking
It's
around.
probably, honestly, it was probably a YouTuber making like either a promotional video or they were doing like a review.
Yeah, I was like, what are these people doing? Like, as we're standing there, they're like just all
Yeah,
passing.
I have
was like,
equipment that's
this is
big
nuts.
and massive and annoying, and I have like 4 different ones of these and poles to put them on, and I'm just like, I'd rather have one I can just hold and not deal with it.
Oh my, this baby's gonna have lots of pictures and videos.
Oh God, yes.
It's like, is that what you do for a living, or is it just a hobby? Okay. I'm like, is it a hobby? Because I don't know. Like, that's a good thing though. Like, I love pictures.
You take pictures of everything.
He does. That's good though. That's like.
Another sunset?
Yeah. But you know what? One day, you never know. Like.
Hey,
that
I've gotten
picture-
paid for my pictures. We even got paid for that picture of Blaze, so.
Yeah. So I mean. that's-
Purina gave me money. I think it was Purina. Or one of the dog companies. I sent it to him and tagged him in it, and they offered me money for it, so.
Oh, look it. See, you never know. I have a 10-year-old that thinks she's gonna be a YouTuber.
It's, it's not easy.
Oh. She doesn't have a YouTube. She doesn't, but she thinks she's gonna be one because she.
It
watches-
took me 4.5 years to hit 150,000.
I don't.
And that's between 4 different channels. Just one, I think I had like 60 or 50,000.
Oh my goodness, that's it. I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, she likes to watch these people opening things.
I don't know why they told you.
Why is it? And I'm like, that person is an adult talking. Like, I see their hands. I'm like, that's an adult's hands. They're like, check out this little mini toy. I'm like, is that a
Because the
kid?
problem is, it's the same thing with Twitch and all the other ones. Like, there's people like me who actually enjoy gaming and doing stuff and
Right.
helping people and stuff like that. And then
I
there's
don't even know what Twitch is.
No, I do because my
Okay.
son-in-law does.
'Cause
Does
first time I
this.
heard it, I didn't know
Yeah.
what it was.
No, my son-in-law does Twitch. He's like, can you send me some money or do something like my thing? I'm like, what? Well, I had to set up an account just to like his thing.
Mhm.
I don't know how that. And my son's like, I'm gonna send him money on Twitch. I'm like, what is that?
yeah,
He
they
plays
donate
some
and
video game.
pay. Yeah, that's what I do on
Oh.
Twitch. Well, when I go live, it goes on like 4 different things, but
Yeah, on a video game, a certain one.
any of them, yeah.
Oh, he plays.
But-
I mean, I don't know what it is.
Call of Duty and Halo and
Yeah,
all
something
kinds of
like
stuff.
that. We had to get him a headset. Like that's what we usually get him. Like, this weird stuff. Like
We have like $40,000 of equipment.
I can't. That's funny.
My one computer was like $5,000, so.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's expensive, but I mean, if you can do it right, it pays off. But the problem is that everyone in the world thinks that they can do it,
Right,
and then
right.
the more people that do it, the more money you lose. The more that they make issues, the more that people
Right.
get jealous and mad. The more people that cause issues,
Right.
and then there's people that literally just go on there and troll people and start crap and try to get them banned on purpose because if they say something and you don't notice it, you can get in trouble for it. Like if they're typing and you just don't see it slide by.
Right. No, my son-in-law does it. I think he does it more of a hobby. He's a teacher, so I think he does it more like of a hobby. But he likes to.
To keep up though, you have to do a lot, and there's people out there that have like an army of people
What
that
does it, hold on, babe. What does it mean when it's all the way at the bottom, and then now those ones are in the middle?
Gamer.
It's
You're
just
funny.
because the pressure has changed because you sat up.
Oh,
That- So I know like when you move. So like here's a contraction. Here's a contraction.
told you they're
Here's
spying.
One, here's one. Here is one as it comes up. some of them are harder to see. Like, you know how to read Twitch stuff. I know how to read like this one. These are little ones. This is like irritability. Like your uterus is like, oh, I'm not comfortable. This is you moved. But here's one too. Here's one too.
I know there's a big one that happened. As soon as I woke up, I felt like it happened.
You can see in here. This is inverted. So here's one.
I feel like
This
it's
is when you were
aimed
sleeping.
weird.
See, this is like your breathing. If you can look at it, I can see here. You're awake. See this? How you're awake, your uterus is nice and happy. Here you probably rested, and here you were sleeping. See it? See how that's just your breathing pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, like we can tell all of it. You can look back probably in the middle of the night when you were sleeping too. See here you were awake, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, but I see contractions. They're not regular, but they're there. I like them to be a little bit more regular, but the cervical, I'm not gonna say doesn't do, because sometimes it will do it, but sometimes it just gets the ball rolling, kind of like the grease. Then we gotta get the fire. So, but if you get too uncomfortable, you let me know. We'll see what we can do. I don't want to just hang out, but move around a little bit. Try not to stay in that bed so much, and we might be a little bit more happy. We'll see.
Alright.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Just give me a shout if you need me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I fell asleep I must have fallen asleep shortly after you left.
Why?
Because I felt like I was like out. And then as soon as I woke up, it was like. You still streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Subway?
No. I don't want to share my screen, you stupid fucking thing. Although,
Where'd your mom go?
oh, to take those boxes down.
Down to what?
Whoa. Down to their apartment or whatever, because there's no way I would fit them in the car, and I didn't want to leave and go all the way down there and come back, so I just told her to drop them off and come back, and I'll take them home later. It's the only thing I could do. Where's my tablet so I can see if this thing's working? By the way, there's a dude and his girlfriend, I guess, that just had a baby, and he is a complete and total fucking piece of shit. One, while they were down there, he went and did a fucking drug deal right in the middle of the parking lot. Like, it was like straight up obvious. Like, the guy legit set the fucking thing on the top of the car, and then he grabbed it and gave him the money. Then he was sitting in his fucking car, screaming and yelling at the kid, and I heard him yelling, and then all I heard was this loud fucking smack, and I turned around, and the kid was holding his face, crying his eyes out. I was like, oh my god, I'm about to flip the fuck out on this dude. And then he moved and pulled over to the car. He pulled up and then backed up into the spot on the other side of me, like on the other side of that car. And then, like, literally about 5-10 minutes later, like, the girl came out with the little baby and the nurse and stuff, and he got all quiet and stuff, and I was like, I should totally tell her. And then by the time I debated with myself in my head, should I say something or not, I finally decided, don't say anything. And then when I was like, fuck, say something, she was gone. Fuck, I don't know what website to go to because, you know what? I hate when they do that. Usually, on the phones, YouTube gets put into a folder with it, with Google, and then on the tablets, it gets put by itself. With the Google, and then... Oh, okay, that works. Gamer asked how long we... Yep, I didn't realize my camera had turned off on me either. Well, that's cool. If I do it that way, I guess I could record myself while streaming.
Most of the shit in there is Amber's.
So Amber and David are leaving tomorrow instead of helping Mom. Like I said. David's already at his mom's. Huh.
Go figure.
Go figure he's not gonna help. Well, we are not lifting a finger to help them, period. Neither are you or Terry. But most of the shit in there is theirs anyway, but don't let them take anything that doesn't belong to them.
Two lighters underneath that bed.
Hold on. Okay, why did you freeze on me, you fucking thing?
Is she yours?
Hmm?
Is she yours?
No, she's not. She said she's not gonna give her anything. Well, we're gonna have. Well, him and I will have to do it, I guess. I don't know. Well, aside from the fact that it's frozen right now. There it goes. Okay, Jesus Christ. It did not want to load the screen back up. Alright, well, we will let you know what's going on as soon as we find out what's going on, but other than that, there's not a whole lot we know at the moment. It's just, I'm so tired of, like, starting to think that people change and start doing better and then feel like a fucking idiot because they completely fool me. Like, I even told Amber the other day I was proud that she was actually acting like an adult and trying to do something about it, and then turns around and does this because of David. But she also doesn't think about the big picture either, because the second that they get wind that she's over there and there's that many people living there, she's gonna lose them again. But that's fine. She just wanted to think about it, so when it happens again and her and David get into a fight because they're stuck in that tiny ass space, and because they're not going to help her get a place, especially with all the stuff going on. I bet you that's what David said. Well, they'll probably help us get one. But they won't and they can't because he's not working and he didn't lose his job because of COVID. It's just because he's lazy. But it's nice that he spends my sister's money instead of just getting a fucking job because he's a piece of shit. And like that's why I said that one day. I was like, there's no way that he changed, and I know he's still talking shit about us and everything else. He's just not saying it to our face after we turned around and helped you guys and everything else. But Amber also forgets that she still owes me money for paying her rent that one time and paying the cable and internet for her, too. But, you know, she swore and promised she'd get back to me, and then David told her not to, so they're not going to like that very much. I don't think she's afraid of him as much as she's afraid to be alone, but that's still bullshit. I think she's more scared of his family because they won't leave her alone. She needs to just go get a restraining order and leave him. But she's not going to, and even if she did right now, she'd have nowhere to go because she just burned every bridge she had. Someone has the same color and same model as my car, and they're sitting in front of my car looking at it. Yeah, I feel like a dick. You went to walk away, and I beeped the horn, and he turned and almost tripped over the little stop, the parking stop. All right, well, I'll let you know, Mom. Love you. It really is fucking annoying, though. Alright, well, I'm going to turn my stream off for now. I might go live in a little bit, but as we find out stuff, if you guys just keep checking, like, I'll post it on the Twitter page and Facebook so you guys can see it. And all of the links are on the website anyway, so when I post on Twitter, it'll post it on there, so, I mean, that helps a little bit. Oh, that got really bright. So I like using the other camera instead of this one, because for some reason everything's like dimmed down, so I look like ass right now. Plus I haven't had a chance, I didn't take a shower yet, because I need clothes. I packed like half my clothes and forgot the other stuff I needed. But Gamer, Dano, whoever is still here, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Yeah, we'll try to figure something out, but bye guys.